Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of RV Tips and Trips. Hey, today I want to show you a couple of accessories that I found that are super good if you are using a Blackstone Griddle while RVing. So, absolutely, actually cannot live without them. Number one is this handy little gadget. Oh, it's in a bag here. Got this on Amazon. It's inexpensive, and what it is a windshield. Let's get that on out of there. And it just folds up like an accordion. Look at that. All right, so with the Blackstones, you got a gap down here, and the flame inside, when wind comes through either this way or through from the back, it knocks that flame around and you heat. It's just up and down and all over the place. It's hard to get nice consistent heat through here. So you tend to run this up higher than you normally would if it's breezy out, and so you go through a lot more propane. So this windshield will go around the griddle and block the wind, and I found I can achieve much higher temperatures and a lot more consistent, and I can get hotter temperatures out in the corners, which tend to be really, really cool. Here, I'll show you how this goes. So you just unfold it. Real simple. And put it around, and then you got these clips here, which if you got slots in the table, you can get this to clip down onto the griddle itself, or you can just stand it up like this. So now it shields all around, keeps the wind out. Real simple, and works very, very nicely. All right, so I'll go ahead and flip this on. There we go. And we'll check the temperature around on here in a few minutes. So it does heat up faster, keeps the wind out, works great. So fighting the wind is definitely a problem with these, and this will fix that real easy. The next thing is, doggone these bottles. What a royal pain. I mean, they're convenient, but you go through them pretty quick on this. They're 1 pound propane bottles, and they're getting rather expensive. They used to be pretty cheap, only a couple bucks a piece, but now you're paying just about $10 for 2 bottles. So that is really, really pricey. So it is a lot more economical to run it off of a 20 pound propane tank like this. 20 of these bottles to one of these tanks. This tank costs $15 to refill. If you got 20 of these and they're $5 a piece, that's $100. You're looking at saving 85 bucks by running your griddle off with this adapter. This is an official Blackstone adapter, goes right to the propane bottle and right to the Blackstone. That regulator replaces the regulator that came with your Blackstone, and it works great. I've tried other hoses where you use the existing regulator there and it just connected there, and they seem to plug up after a while. This works great. Nice flame. This is real hot already. I don't know if you can see down in there, but so the flame is not getting knocked around. And let's take a look at our temperature. Whoops, look at that, 400 degrees. That's coming up in the corners. So it does a lot better. If you let this run for about 10 minutes or so, it will be well over 350, almost to 400 degrees out in the corner. So those are the two absolute most important things I think to have as accessories to your Blackstone. I mean, this is relatively inexpensive. This is 3 foot. That's plenty. They do make them longer. This is on Amazon, and I'll provide a link for it. I also got the shield, the windshield, off of Amazon, and that was, I'll provide a link for that also. It's really, really inexpensive. So here's a bonus tip too. You might want to pick one of these up, a infrared thermometer. This way you can see what your surface temperature is, and then you can adjust your griddle accordingly. Like if you want to do pancakes, 375 degrees is where you want it to be. And I found you can regulate this temperature much, much better than before with having this shield in place. But look at that. That was all the way up. It was over 500 degrees. I actually, with the shield in place now, have hit temperatures up to 600 degrees. And when you're hitting those kind of temperatures, perfect for steaks, boy, you can just sear those guys and seal in those juices really, really well. So the first two items, the windshield and the propane adapter off of here, like you said, you're going to save $85 based on these being $5 a piece. I mean, you're paying a tremendous amount of money per gallon by buying them that way. So save a lot of money by doing this. Regulator down there, and I got a fuel gauge on here so I can see what my levels are, so I'll never run out in the middle of cooking. And like I said, it connects right there where the regulator would normally go. Really, really great. Wish I had gotten these things when I first got my griddle. Absolutely love it. I've had it for 2.5, 3 years now. Works great. Resurface it every once in a while, and it is awesome. And I said one of these is worthwhile having too. I picked this one up at Harbor Freight. So, and they're not terribly expensive either. So it's a good thing to have. This way you know where you're at as far as temperature on the griddle. So identify your cooler spots, so if you want something to slow up cooking, you can put it in the cooler spot. So the cooler spots on here tend to be right up here in the very front. So all right, so I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, why don't you please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and share the video. I appreciate it. That helps us out a lot. Check out those links from Amazon. So anytime you use those links, if you buy something, I do get a small commission off of them, but it doesn't cost you anymore. So, but it helps us out a lot. I appreciate it. All right, until next time, happy griddling. All right. See you next time. Bye. Thomas says, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share. Until next time, happy camping.